Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss about SharePoint Hub site. So this is quite new in SharePoint Modern Experience, and previously if you have used classic SharePoint sites, then for a department site or project site, mostly we create a site collection and then we create subsite under that. That's how we usually organize those things. Now in the SharePoint Modern Experience, we have now everything is flat. So we should create site collections for the related things. So in this case, if you'll see here, SharePoint Hub site actually help us to connect and organize sites based on the projects or the department. And once you create a hub site and then you can associate sites into that hub site, then in that case you will be able to discover the content such as news or the site activities at one place. And then it will have your common navigation, branding, or the site structure. So that will be common for the hub site. And you can also search across the all associated sites. So that means if you really search in the hub site, then it will you can see the results from the associated sites as well. And a site administrator can create a hub site, but a site owner can associate the SharePoint sites to a hub site which already exists. And in a hub site, you will be able to add the news web part, the site web part where you can show associated sites. You can use the highlighted content web part where you can see the documents, and also we can add events web part where you'll be able to display the events. Lot of time a question comes, let's say for example I created a hub site and then I associate some of the sites into the hub site. Whether what about the permission, does it inherit the permission from the hub site? The answer is no, it will not inherit any permission from the hub site. Whatever the permission you have for the particular site, the permission will be there, it will not be inherited. And this is the last one. If you'll see, actually this is changing. So the organization is limited to now 2000 hub sites, but it was less previously, and then now Microsoft has increased to 2000. You will not be surprised to see some of the there is an increase on this limit as well in the near future. And so particularly on this example, we will see how we can create a hub site, how we can associate hub sites into the hub site, and then we will see how we can change a logo, all the description for the website, and then we will see how we can create a common navigation in the hub site so that the navigation will be available for all the associated sites as well. And then we will see how the hub site search works, and then also we will see how the content web part, highlighted content web part, and the news web part working. That means you can see news from all the associated websites in the hub site itself. So now let me just open the SharePoint site. So if you'll see here, this is my SharePoint admin center. Here I have a couple of sites on this. For example, I have a sales site. Let me just open it. You can see here, this is my sales site. I have a couple of news over here, and there is a document in the sales document. Similarly, I have one Azure sales, one laptop sales, one Office 365 sales. So these three sites are there. So now what I want is, so I want to make this sales site as my hub site, and then we can associate the Azure sales site or the laptop sales site or the Office 365 sales site into that particular hub site. Now what I'll do is, how you can create a hub site is, you can just select the site which you want to make the hub site. You can see here, this is the site which I want to make. I select it and you can just click on hub, and then you can see register as hub site. So once you click on that, it will say, it will ask you what will be the hub name. So let's say I will say company sales, and then I will just click on save. Now you can see here the site is updated, and you can see here now it becomes a hub site. So if I'll just refresh this once now, you will be able to see here a couple of things. One thing is the company sales link is appearing here, and then there is a add link option is coming. So that means you can add links into that. The navigation you can you will be able to add it. And now let's say our hub site is created. Now I want the Azure sales site to be associated with that hub site. So I will select the Azure sales site and click on hub, and then you can see here next option it is saying associate with a hub. So I'll click on that, and you can see here it is asking me to which hub you want to associate. I have one company sales, so I'll select it, and then just click on save. So let me just show it little so that we can see in the video. So you can see here I will click on save. So once you click on save, now you can see here it is a part of this hub association, which is the company sales. Now actually let me open this site. So if you open this site, you can see here we open the Azure sales site, but now you can see here the company sales link is coming over here. So it has also some news, and the document also is there. Now, so this is one way that we can associate a site to a hub. There is one more way also how we can do this is, suppose I will go to this Office 365 cell site. I'll open this site, and then I will go to the site settings. So if you'll see here, click on the site settings icon, and then click on site information. So in the site information, if you actually come down, then there is saying hub association, and you can select the hub site here and click on save. So the site will now become a part of that hub site. You can see here now it is your top link is coming. So finally, we will having one more site, which is the laptop sale site. I will just associate it a hub over there. Same process. So I'll click on save. So now if you'll see here in the sales home, you can see here in the sales home, now I have associated these three sites. One is the Azure Office 365 sales, Azure sales, and then laptop sales. Yeah, here is our laptop sales site. So all these sites have associated. Now next what we will do is I will let me just change a logo. So if you'll see here, I will just click on I'll go to the main site, our hub site. You can see here sales is our hub site, and click on hub site settings. So in the hub site settings, if you'll see here, uh, we can change the logo. So I'll click on upload, and I will just put one icon over there. So you can see here, I'll click on save. So now if you'll see here, now there is a icon is coming, you can see here, and then company sales is coming. So if also if you will change the theme of this, then it will apply to other sites. Let us see first whether the this logo is reflecting or not. If I'll open the laptop sales site, I will just refresh it. You will be able to see here logo is appearing. I'll go to Office 365 sales site. You can see here the logo is appearing. Similarly, in the Azure sales site also the logo will appear. That is one thing. Now, before I forget, I will tell you one more thing. When actually we are creating a hub site, in this hub site, if you'll see here, this is the hub site. In this hub site, there is a create site button. So if you will create a site from here, then actually you do not need to do anything to associate it. It will by default get associated to this hub. So suppose I will click on this, and I will say team site, I will say Outlook sales, and if you'll see here now, I will click on next. I'll put the owners here. So it is just creating it. So I'll click on finish. So once I click on finish, you can see here, this is by default company sales. This thing is coming. So that means it is there in the associated with the hubs. Now let me go back to our hub site. Sales is our hub site. So that means in this hub site now there are 4 associated sites are there. So next thing what we will do is I was telling the theme. So if I'll sorry, if I will just click on gear icon and then I'll say site change the look, here I will say theme, and suppose I will change the green theme. So you can see here the green theme, I saved it. I'll save this. You can see here the edit button is coming as green. That means the green theme that it is appearing. Now once you apply this, if you'll visit to any other sites, for example, this is the Azure sales, you can see here blue is coming. So I'll just refresh it and we should be able to see our theme will appear here. You can see here now after 2 time refresh, now it is coming on the screen theme. So similarly it will be available for other sites. So that means you one theme, one site you change and it will reflect to other sites. And now most importantly, why people usually use this hub site is for this common navigation. Now I will add links over there in this navigation so that any site I will go, I can come back to any site, whatever site, associated site I want. So I'll click on add link and you can see here there will be a URL. Suppose I will put Azure Sales. Let me just put the URL here and I will say the display as Azure Sales. So I'll click on save. And similarly, we will add one more link, which will be Office 365 Sales. So I will put the link here and I will say Office 365 Sales. Click on OK. We will add one more final thing, which will be the laptop sales. And this will be the address and laptop sales. Click on OK. Now click on save. So once you click on save, now you will see here it added the common navigation here. Now this is in the parent hub site that whatever we added. Now if I'll go to the Azure site, Azure sales, I'll just refresh it. You can see here the common navigation is appearing here. So similarly, if I will go to the Office 365 sales site, I will get the common navigation. That's this very cool feature where you can get the common navigation. Now come back to our hub site and here we will see the search, how the search will appear. For example, here, let's say I will just click over there and you can see we will be able to see the news. The news is from different sites. If you'll see here, actually the Office 365 license sale report, it is in the Office 365 sale site. Laptop sales report, it is in the laptop sale site. The Azure sales report, it is in the Azure sales report. Not only this, the documents that you can see here, Azure document. So this is a document which is presented in the Azure sites. That means in the hub site, I will be able to search documents from all the associated sites. For example, if I will just click on a laptop, hopefully it will appear now. So I will put laptop. I'll click on save. You can see here it is displaying me the laptop. So and you can see here it is from the different sites. So you can see here. So not only this, so you can see here laptop document I have this, there's a site page is also there. So in the document you can see here the modern feature where you can see the document here as well. You can see the preview and you will be able to see the whole document here. So now this is how the navigation works. Sorry, this is how the search works. That means the search in this hub site is not specific to the hub site. It will be from the associated websites. Now we will see two more important things. For example, you can see here there's documents available everywhere. For example, let's say in this Azure sales, you can see here there is a document in the document library. In the Office 365 sales, there is a document. So everywhere some documents are available as well as some news feeds are available. You can see it here. Now in the hub site, we can actually configure the news so that it will appear from all the associated sites. How we can do that? I just click on this edit button. This is the button actually where you can edit a page. So click on edit and if you'll see here, this is the news feed. So you just click on edit and you can see here this is saying all sites in the hub. So if you'll select all the sites from the hub, then it will actually display the reports from all the sites. This just take some time actually, but this will appear. I will show in one more site where you can actually see it. and then if you'll say this site, only it will display the results from this site. If you'll say selected site, it will actually show you the sites from where you can select the site. For example, I will say, let's say this sites I required from all these sites. uh, so we can use that. Ideally, in the hub site scenario, you should select all sites in the hub, so it will appear. Now if you will come here, you can see, if I'll just republish it, um, you can see here the news is now coming from Azure Office, sorry, Office 365 cell site, your laptop cell site, your Azure cell site, your cell site, main cell site. So so that means from at one place we will be able to see the report from or the news from all other associated sites. So that's how we can use. Similarly, the documents. So there is a web part available. So I'll just edit the page and we will add one web part here. You just click on this button and then there is highlighted content. So if you click on highlighted content, let us say I will say company document, or sorry, sales documents, and just click on this edit web part icon. Once you will edit it, here also you have the same thing. So from where you want to display, you can see here we want to display from all sites in the hub, type documents we want to retrieve, and then if you want to some add some filter criteria, those things also you can do. And now it will show in the grid layout. So I will just click on OK. Now click on republish. So once you republish, if you come down, now we can see here the sales document. Now it is from different places. So it is from Office 365 site, this is from laptop cell site, and this is from Azure cell site. So that means in one place we can see the documents as well. So this is how we can work with your hub site. Now the question is, does it necessary that I will create hub site? Yes, it is necessary if you are using SharePoint Online modern experience site, and you have, main thing is you have a departmental structure or a project structure. Let's say you have a lot of projects that you are handling, then you can have everything at one place so that you'll be able to get updated at one place rather than navigating to all sites. So in this case, you just open your hub site, which will be maybe your main departmental site or maybe your main project site, and then you can have your navigation to all the projects related sites or the department related sites. You can configure the web parts so that you can see the news or the documents, these things you can use it, or whatever this web part you can configure, and you can see the output in at one place. So this is about all about the hub site.